Fetch a couple of quarters. This is scare Reed to death.
Now, how did you take up what some people would consider to be a negative and make it a positive?
Oh. Are you talking about my speech or my marriage?
No, you... I don't like to be set up like that on my own show. No, I'm talking about your body. Oh, you're stuttering.
Well, Bert, actually, I stuttered, you know, all my life, far back as I can remember, and I'm not using this as a. I feel that I could have a talent other than my stutter. And as a matter of fact, I was a pretty successful songwriter before I ever performed, actually, where I got to talk, you know. I worked with Minnie when I first came to Nashville, but I didn't get to talk.
Did you introduce Minnie's show?
No.
He was a fabulous writer.
I was kidding.
Introduce the numbers.
I wouldn't say anything, would I?
I heard that you were a great...
No, we'll go ahead
I
with
wouldn't
your
say a
story.
thing. And then,
And I tried to get you to.
that's right. And as I met entertainers, you know, I'd meet people, Porter and Jimmy Dean, and, Roger. And I'd meet the people and they'd say, man, get out there and talk. Be yourself. And finally I did. I started, you know, and then things began to happen. And I found out that the whole world was my friend and instead of against me. And it's been good, and I have learned to live a happy life.
Well, everybody's got a Grandpa Jones story.
Right.
But everybody
Everybody
has a Mel Tiller story. Man, have you got a Mel Tiller story?
What? Oh, well, he was telling me one that I wanted him to tell about where he went to the speech school, where you had to. They sent you on field trips.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah, right.
that? No, when you're stuttering, that's why he can't. That's why he doesn't stutter when he sings, because it's a rhythm going. I want to be with love. Now, if he can, that's why he does his hand like this, because it's to a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's a mechanical
if he
habit.
does this, I will not be here tomorrow. He can talk it, right? Now show him what I mean.
It is.
Well, I will be.
Well, I'm trying to get it started.
No.
This was at the University of Tampa, and they had this speech school, and I went out on this what's called a field trip, and it builds up your courage. You're supposed to ask someone how to get to the bus station. Me out on my first field trip. I was already embarrassed because the teacher that I had was about 23 years old, and real beautiful. And it then embarrassed me to talk in front of her, you know, because I liked her a lot. We went out on this field trip, and she said, now here comes a man, and here he come along. He wasn't expecting a thing. And I'm supposed to ask him, how do I get to the bus station? Well, here he comes, and here he comes. I said, and he went on about me. And he was all the way into the corner. Then she looked at me, she said, Mel, try again.
Now tell him about the time that
And I sort of beat on my leg. You know, can you tell me how to get to the Trailway bus station? I never did get to my leg.
Now, was that you told about that time you was in the army and they wouldn't let you be a sergeant because before you could say halt, they'd all walk up and
I could march them in cadence, you know, with them all talking. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I felt a sense of power. Here I had 80 boys from Pennsylvania.
where were they heading? Into the water?
No, and I could march them, but I had a hard time stopping.
Will you do a song now?
Yes, if I may. This song is about a lonely man, and it's
Turn off Roger's
it's called
microphone,
Midnight
please.
and Me in the Blue.
What's it called?
Me and the Blue.
Midnight.
And
Me.
the Blue.
No,
Midnight, Me and the Blue.
Midnight, Me and the Blue. New song. Long train rumbles low. In the distance, hear it blow. Dawn in your ears, know I miss you. And they're reminding me how lonely nights can be when it's midnight, me and the blue. Cars going down the street, no traffic jams to me. This time of night they'll drive right through. And they all go right by. They don't know I cry when it's midnight, me and the blue. Midnight's the longest time in the world. Me, I'm the loneliest guy with no girl. My world began when it ended with you. And it's mid.
Second one.
Hold on, I got it. Wait a minute. Usually I have a 35-piece orchestra accompanying me.